Bit by bit by bit. In every way, I get a little better. There we go. That looks cool, doesn't it? Lots of bits. The beauty of these things is you can buy all the parts. It makes it so easy. Well, the workshops are in full swing. Captain Mike is obviously working on the Jeep. Young Dylan and Dan are needle gunning the Pink Abbott, which I've had for 25 years, and it's been a trailer queen sitting in the corner of the workshop. And then it did a bit of work towards the end of last season, and pink is not a great colour, so we're doing the business. Now my job today, amongst many others, we keep fitting bits on, and we fitted these handles on the rear quarter because it should have them, and we've got to fix it on somehow, so I've made this, and I would like to think when I weld that in there like that and then bolt it on, it's going to look pretty cool and in the style of. It's got to be in the style of, isn't it, Mike?
Definitely got to be in the style of.
Got to be in the style of.
As a resident Jeep expert.
So I reckon that's going to work quite well.
Work well.
Well, it's looking quite promising. I go in there, twiddly diddly. Bit of needle gun in either end, so I get a nice weld. And we're nearly there. Yeehaw. Well, I'm happy enough for that. Just a matter of putting the bolts in now and tightening them up. And that'll look real good and real strong on the corner. This side's done as well now. And it just wants bolting up, a couple of holes drilling and bolting up. And I'll tidy up these welds so they're smooth like the rest of them. But what I cannot understand is ever put these things in here. I mean, fair enough there, but just here, whoever put that in, well, it's going the wrong way. You can't get through there with the steering wheel on the driver's side, and if I hinge this seat to let people in, they can't get in. So this is coming off, and it's going to be welded. This one's being cut off, and it'll be welded on the other side going that way, and that one will be cut off and welded on this way going that way. And then I'm going to make another hoop for the middle, slightly higher. And then we'll, when we have it trimmed up in the canvas, it will keep the rain off it. There's a bit of a drink coming off Michael's head, I apologise about that. Got to be careful not to set fire to these tracks. Well, I'm doing the plates nicely and it all seems to be working well. Just a matter of putting a nice big drill in there so as I know it's going to centre when I use the smaller drills. Down there for dancing, up there for thinking. And then that one, then I know I get in a good centre. There we go. Took some figuring out, but basically these were chopped off the old pole when that bit here was in front and blocking me getting in. So that is going to be welded onto the pole. Then that's the base plate that's going to be welded behind it, and then it'll bolt on and off. So basically I'm just going to put the bolts in gently after tapping and everything, and then I'm going to hold it into place, tack it all, and then I'm going to take it apart. And that way it should work beautifully. Well, I'm quite pleased with that. A sensible place for it, all nice and strong, welded on and then bolted onto the welded plates, and we put this bit on the top as well, just to give it a bit of extra strength. And overall, it kind of has a bit of a symmetry with what's on the back as well. Now the hard part is going to be fitting a fuel tank under the driver's seat, because the driver's seat isn't a driver's seat, it's a passenger seat. And then there's this arch which isn't normally to avoid the tracks. So very, very tricky that'll be, and I wonder if I've got to make the fuel tank from scratch rather than use a real one and cut it to bits. But I think I'm going to buy a driver's chair and then adjust it so as it goes onto the passenger side, which is now the driver's. It all gets very confusing. But overall, I think I'm very pleased with the old girl. Yeah, a bit special. Looks the part. Well, things are progressing. I've had a good day. Where I've had holes from various things that the film company have put on, I'm welding them up and grinding them off with one of these kind of mop things. A few more here want to be done. I've got that on the right place, the jerry can holder. I'll get rid of these, I'll weld them up. It's all looking nice. And I've managed to do these things here coming down at an angle. And now what I do is have a pipe bender, and I'm going to do another hoop going in the middle a bit higher, then a couple of those in the style of coming down in the middle. Now we were thinking about getting it into low range rather than high range gears, but it's a Wrangler box. Is it a Wrangler box?
Yeah.
It's a Wrangler box, and we reckon it's got low range on a transfer box, and we haven't got a transfer box, so I'm stuck in high range, and I would like really low range. So any of you Jeep experts out there, talk to me, teach me,
The box is
tease me, teach me. Eh?
The box that is an AX15.
An AX15 box. How do we get that low range? So it's all going very, very nicely at the moment. I'm not sure what my next job will be. Very pleased with these. I think they go great. I might put ones across there. Keep Dan happy. He wants ones across there. Dan's, he's bugging him, it's bugging him, it's bugging him. So I might do that as well. Next thing will be proper glass. And, oh yeah, I did a bit of research last night in the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, couldn't sleep. So I went on the internet and I rummaged and I found the film it's on. Now, all I can say is big stars. Big stars, big film, it ain't out yet. And, yeah, I don't think I ought to reveal the film yet. That might be against my religion, or their religion. But it's coming on, it's coming on. Right, now it's all these holes around here. There's one underneath there. Yes, it's had lots of different things bolted on in its career. And many more bits, I'm guessing. That's how I want it. Bar across the bottom. Bar across there. Widened for me lifty handle. And all that put on neatly. All looking good. All the holes filled in the bumper. Bish bashly bosh. Any little holes on here filled, and then that done there. That was harder because it was too short and I had to weld a little bit on the end, but we got there in the end. Right, well, moving forward, tomorrow what will I be doing? Well, hope my ammo box will come and some of the other spares and I can rip into it. But we've still got scimitars to play with, so I'll be doing a bit of that. But yeah, overall, a little bit better. Well, we've arrived somewhere in darkest Addenbury, and apparently there is a wonderful looking Insignia that's been a very, very naughty car, and it's going to be brought out for basically crushing, and the young lady would like to see it crushed, so I think she's going to come along on one of my days. We'll try and tell her a specific day when it's to be murdered, and bish bash bosh. Beauty, and it's a grey one. Grey always looks good. All right, mate, all right, look, it's his last ever drive. Oh, let's interview him. Young sir, this is the last drive in this car, you know. Yeah. This is your last chance, and it gets the big sleep. Yeah. Are you going to come along and watch it? Have a tank run over it?
You'll watch the tank run over it?
Yeah, of course he will. Let's get it on. Yeah, nice big car too. That'd be worth running over. Actually, it's rather a posh car, isn't it? I've never really looked at one close up, but it is a nice car, an Insignia. I think she's a horsey girl. She might want to put it on the trailer herself, you never know. What do you reckon? Should we trust ladies driving? I think we should. I think it will work just fine. Hang on, a little bit wider. A little bit wider, a little bit wider. That should do us, about like that. Twiddly diddly. Right, let's hope she doesn't crush me. A little bit that way. Looking good. Yeah, fine. Watch the bumper, watch the bumper. Looking good, looking good. Beautifully done. That's it. Whoops. Whoa, that was close. That was close. It's on. If it's on, it's gone.